One, two.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Core Youth Cricket League 2026. And we are at the last stage of the group games, and we have two chargers, Sharik and Yogesh from Warriors. And Sharik is going to flip the coin. Head is gone. Heads. And Team Warriors have won the toss. And what are you deciding? Ball first. Any specific reasons?
I think based on our strengths and contributions and our requirements to qualify for the finals, I think ball first will be best choice.
Alright, best of luck. And any changes? Sharik, lost another toss. What were your plans? So Team Warriors have won the toss and they've elected to ball first.
first change bowler. And that's really good bowling by Ahmed Kudadat. Karwan's playing a really good knock. 33 of 22 balls. Really keeping his team score. And what a shot. Good feeling there at extra cover. And that's been cut away. Oh, good feeling there at Gully. And Ahmed Kudadat's bowled a really good over. 1 run of the over. And yeah, Kiran Rai comes in. Good bowling by Kiran Rai. Quick single.
Well, it's a very good start for Chargers. 48 for the loss of none after 6.5 overs. Warriors won the toss and they opted to field first against Chargers. Two very good sides and a very crucial game for both the sides. Youth Core League 2026 in progress. Beautiful delivery. Googly possibly, and nicely played as well by the batter. Playing with the straight bait. 48 for the loss of none after 7 overs. Ahmed will continue to bowl. Well, low full toss hit away toward the leg side. This might go away for the boundary. This is fast outfield here in KARWAN 2. And once it gets passes from that close-in fielder in the circle, it will be very difficult to stop that. Nicely played. Both the batters they're really riding on a lot of confidence. Sharik bit slow, 6 on 15, but KARWAN is really taking on these bowlers. 43 on just 28 balls. Oh, better delivery, and he has got a little bit turn as well. A little fumble by the wicket keeper, but it doesn't matter. It was not an edge. Nicely bowled. Bowling round the wicket. Nicely driven. There is protection in the deep, so it'll just be a single. KARWAN 2. About a 50-yard boundary, so one can expect plenty of runs in this particular ground. And if you talk about 25 overs game, one can expect around 200 or 250 might be. They still have got all their 10 wickets left. Gently played. Another dot ball. Sharik playing on 6 first 16 balls. Well, trying to play inside out once again, not reaching to the pitch of the ball. And good decent delivery once again by Ahmed. Following the batter. I like the way he is bowling, not giving enough pace to the batter. Now this time he has connected, and it's a boundary, much needed boundary for Sharik. This time he opted to play toward the leg side and got the ball in his zone. Beautiful boundary to conclude the over number 8, 57 for none. Strong side Chargers, Sharik, KARWAN. They are the batters right now batting over there. Ayan, Arif, Amrit, Zayan, Ilhan. A very good young fast bowler, Rehan. Kabir, Devam, Abrid, Ishan, Sayal, Hussein, Ishan Dev, Sarthak and Yash. part of the team. Yayin will continue to bowl. He has conceded 7 in the first over. Nicely bowled. Well played by KARWAN. 44, just a 6 away to complete his 50. He has done bulk of the scoring. 44 out of 57 belongs to KARWAN. Well, that was a juicy full toss. KARWAN will not be happy, although it is given wide by the umpire. Nicely bowled, well played. No hurry whatsoever as far as KARWAN is concerned. Width was provided and gently played for a single. Some adjustment in the field. Quick delivery and nicely played by the batter. There is protection in the deep mid-wicket region. Just a single added to the score. What a tournament this has been. Core Youth League 2026. Plenty of youngsters played in it. It was amazing to see a lot of talent coming up here in United Arab Emirates. Meanwhile, it is swept away, swept past the deep square leg fielder. It's a boundary. Splendid knock coming up from the talented left-hander batter KARWAN, and he moves on to 49 with that lovely boundary. Yayin trying to bowl that googly, and it's not really working for him. You have to be spot on, especially in this particular ground. It's a small ground. The margin of error will be very low. Especially played, but safe enough. And this is 50 for KARWAN. Splendid knock. 50 on just 35 balls. He will raise his bat, and it is appreciated loudly by the crowd sitting outside. Splendid knock. 65 for none after 9 overs. Welcome back to all of you. Core Youth League 2026 in progress. Chargers taking on Warriors. Chargers are batting first, 65 for the loss of none. Lokesh has been brought into the attack, and he has started the tossed it up delivery toward the leg side, put away for a single by KARWAN. He's played a very good knock, 51 he has scored on 36 balls. Sharik on the other end has scored 11 on 19. He really needs to increase his scoring rate. Driven towards the mid-off region for a single. Beautifully driven. Super cover in place. Should just be a single. Nicely bowled. Straight, throwing a question mark to the batter. Once again, little uppish but safe enough. Another single added to the score. Oh, nicely played. Cut straight to the fielder there. End of this first over, Lokesh. 69 for none. Amar has been brought into the attack, the medium fast bowler, and will be up against Sharik. Oh, that is nicely bowled and well played. Equally by the batter, straight to the fielder though. Width offer, and it's signaled wide by the umpire. Still it's quite hot out there. Well, credit goes to these young athletes really putting their efforts regardless of the weather conditions. Fraction shot and pulled away towards the mid-wicket region, and it is fielded in the deep. Just a single added to the score. Oh, that is full delivery, loud shout. possibly an inside edge. Little casually played on that occasion by the batter. And the first thing which Kyron did is that immediately he moved his foot away. Clever stuff. Oh well, wanted to play the pull shot and has beaten everyone over there, not only to the batter but also to the wicket keeper. I think the wicket keeper was not expecting that will get missed out. A very late reaction from the wicket keeper. The costly runs, 4 important runs added to the score in the form of byes. Foolish delivery, nicely played. And it will get cut off. A couple of runs added to the score. Good running between the wickets. Good over for the batting side. Oh, once again, beautifully bowled. It came back, wanted to play the late cut, deceived on that occasion. End of another over, 77 for none. Lukesh will continue to bowl. Upishly played once again in the gap, and it will be another single. Shark looking little off color in this particular game. 15 on 25. But the good thing for the batting side Chargers that he is still out there. Upishly played. Shot of the fielder there at long off. Another single. Seeing a better shuffling across, adjusting his line nicely, Lukesh. Backward punch, once again straight to the fielder. Well, one thing which Sharik needs to understand that this is a small ground and you need to have runs on the board. You can defend. You don't want to consume plenty of deliveries. Meanwhile, it is pulled away. Didn't time it well. There was an opportunity. And once again, just a single added to the score. Good flight delivery and equally well played by the batter. End of over number 12, 81 for none. Down the next side, well tagged by the wicket keeper though. Still signalled wide by the umpire. .82 for the loss of none after 12 overs. Amar will continue to bowl 5 in his first over that he has conceded. Oh, beautiful played. But there is protection in the deep, should just be a single. Sharak is playing on 16, faced 28 balls. KARWAN 57 on 45. Nicely driven. Now this is racing away toward the boundary. Good effort, but not enough. This is fast outfield. Another boundary. Not very convincing, but it's all effective though. Once you found the gap, there is every chance that the ball will reach away toward the boundary line. Well bowled, nicely played. The best thing about that it was on a very good line. Didn't offer width. Smartly played by both these batters so far. 88 runs partnership between them and 12.3 overs, and they've got some good hitters as well. Full delivery, and that is played towards the mid of no run. Weather is relatively better today as there a little bit breeze. The winds are blowing, and that will make that is an indication that there will not be any dew factor later on. Good sign for the betting side. Played stretched toward the point region. Good fielding by the youngster. Back-to-back dot deliveries. Good comeback by Amar after getting hit away for a boundary early in the over. Down the leg side, wherever delivery, and that is missed by the wicket keeper as well. That will not please the captain as well as the coach. Standing outside, very cautious. Was trying to bowl a little quicker in the air, missed the line, and 5 wides added to the score. Now that will conclude the over number 13, 93 for the loss of none. Lokesh will be continuing to bowl. 8 he has conceded in his 2 overs. And that is played toward the mid-on region by Sharik for yet another single. Nicely played, well bowled. He's bowling with a very nice pace, loopy off spin. Oh, good delivery. Once again, played the wrong line, I must say. Wicket keeper, as a youngster, he will be learning with the passage of time. He needs to move towards the offside when an off spinner is pitching the ball outside off. And that is a little bit short, nicely played. Fielder there in the tee will cut it off, just a single added to the score. Gently played towards the offside for yet another single. Patience remains very important in a cricket game, especially when you are trying to build a partnership. So far, it's quite a decent partnership. In fact, 96. The current run rate is just over 7 per over. Obviously played, beaten in the flight, but no damage done. 14 overs gone, 96 for none. Ahmed is brought back into the attack. He conceded 10 in his first over. Chargers going along nicely. 96 for none in 14 overs against Warriors. Warrior won the toss and opted to field first. Nicely bowled. Wicket is on the slow side. As you can see, the batters are struggling to time the ball. I think spin options have been utilized quite nicely by Warriors. Tucked away toward the leg side for yet another single. Full toss, hit away toward the leg side. Fielder in the deep will cut it off. There was an opportunity for KARWAN. Fortunately for the bowler, the ball went straight to the fielder there. Another single added to the score. Well, Sharik, it is going to be very interesting when he's going to pick the pace over there. Playing on 24 and 34 balls. And still no sign of aggression from his side. This played away behind the backward point for yet another single. Especially when the off spinners are operating, the Sharik needs to take a control here, because it will be very difficult for the left-hander batter to take a charge against the off spinners. But as a right-hander batter, I think he really needs to gear up. It is in the air, and that is the result. KARWAN had to go for the big shots, and unfortunately for him, he has found the fielder in the circle. Upishly played, wanted to clear the fielder in the circle, didn't get the timing behind, but what a knock he has played. 59 on just 53 balls. Got a little bit slow later on in the inning, but he has done really well. Done bulk of the scoring, 99 for the loss of 1 after 14.4. An excellent knock from the left-hand batter has come to an end. While KARWAN has been replaced by the new batter AJMAN, a right-hander batter, he will be facing Ahmed. Nicely bowled. A very decent delivery against a new batter. 99 for the loss of 1 in 15 overs. Lokesh has bowled so far 3 overs, just conceded 11 runs, and is played away toward the leg side for a single by Sharik. Still relying on those singles. Four runs added in the last 30 balls. Once again, decent delivery as a new batter. Really, it will be a little tough for the new batter to adjust himself on the spinning track, which is also on the slow side. Another decent delivery. AJMAN is hoping that he gets some width, which is not provided so far. And once again, straight to the fielder there. 3 back to back to back dot deliveries. Now this will add some pressure onto the new batter Maimon, who has played away 4 deliveries so far and yet to open his account. And this time an overpitch delivery played away towards the long off region, and Maimon has opened his account eventually. 100 up for the betting side Chargers in 15.5 overs. Oh, nice effort. Couldn't able to stop that single though. A single on the last ball of over number 16, 102 for the loss of 1. Core Youth League 2026 in progress here in United Arab Emirates. Well, plenty of planning, plenty of professional efforts required to conduct such kind of tournaments and to bring these young athletes, young cricketers into the ground. We have already seen plenty of great talent emerging up, and thanks to the organizers providing these youngsters excellent opportunity to showcase their talent. Short delivery, this is hit from the middle of the bat, and this is gone for a maximum. First real sign of aggression coming up from Sharik, and he has really connected it well on that occasion. He has got the delivery which can hit away for a 6. What a warm welcome to Wevan. That was his first delivery, and really kind of very harsh by the batter Sharik. This will put the bowler under a lot of pressure. Once again short, same treatment, back to back 6s. Well, all of a sudden Sharik has switched his gears. Two tremendous hits, almost on in the same area, same kind of deliveries, and what a welcome to Wevan. Wevan, beg your pardon. Third ball, 3 6s in a row. Wow. Well, this is what Sharik was waiting for, I guess. He was on the slower side before Wevan arrived for the bowling. The first 3 balls of Wevan over, first over, have been hit away for 3 back-to-back 6s. And Sharik immediately moves on to 45. And I'm sure that he will try to go for another one. Oh, well, no, he has decided not to go for the big shot and just pushes the ball away for a single. Change in the length on that occasion by the bowler. Now, good opportunity for Wevan to come back into this game. The new batter facing wanted to play the sweep shot in a rage. Down on one knee. Beautiful shot. Another 6. 4 sixes in this over, and that was a special one coming up from Sharik, and he reaches to his 50. What a way to get to a 50. 52 on 42 balls. He was quite slow before, but this is the over I think he was waiting for. Switched his gears and achieved the milestone. 52 on 42 balls. 128 for 1 after 17. $121 for the loss of 1 in 17 overs. Chargers, as Lokesh will continue to bowl. What an over for the betting side. The last over they put on 25 runs with those 4 massive sixes and 2 dot balls here. Memon needs to understand to give away the strikes, maximum strike to Sharik. Good intention on that occasion, and that is going away towards the extra cover region, and it's a 4. He slipped a bit while playing the shot, but got enough wood behind the ball. Much needed for all those betters, even after Memon, who are ever going to come over here, need to make sure, okay, that the run rate is up and the scoreboard is keep on moving. Wanted to play the pull shot and a little bit optimistic shout. Prior telling the bowler to calm down. Lokesh still wicketless. Bowled well though, 18 runs conceded in his 4.4 overs. Now he is up against, in fact, Memon will continue to face. A couple of runs were added to the score. The ball wasn't that short, wanted to play the pull shot, connected well, but stayed to the fielder there at square leg region. Once again down the leg side, signal wide by the umpire, and they might also get 2 extra runs. So 3 runs have come in the last ball and it needs to be reloaded. $137 for the loss of 1. Softly played, a dot ball to finish the over number 18. Yash into the attack, and he has been greeted with a huge hit toward the leg side for a 6. 6 number 5 for Sharik. He isn't dealing with sixes now, and he likes to play that pull shot, and he has been provided with those opportunities. Once again, Yash started with a short ball, a similar treatment that he has given earlier on to another bowler, Vayan. Sharik moves on to 58 with that 6. Coming round the wicket now. Once again, short delivery, huge. It's a maximum. Back-to-back 6s. What a talent. What an excellent turnaround to this game, especially by Sharik. He was a bit slow when the left-hander KARWAN was playing, and since his departure, he has taken the role, taken the charge, and he is dealing with 6s here. Back-to-back 6s. Better delivery, and that is punched toward the offside. Well, as a youngster, you got to learn a lot. Now, Sharik is shuffling a bit, and when the batter is shuffling, moving his right foot first, he has every opportunity to hit away. Meanwhile, he has been cleaned up. Wanted to play across the line, another big shot he wanted to play, and this time an arm delivery and a little bit inside edge as well, I guess. And the big fish has been removed from the center. Sharik has played an excellent knock and lately become very dangerous. He was dealing in 6s, and just in a span of last 3 overs, he has hit already 6 huge 6s before this happened. 149 for the loss of 2 in 18.4 overs. Yash has picked up a very important wicket here. Once again, short in length. The new batter, Zayan, obviously will take his time, hit away for a single. Full delivery, played towards the mid-on region for yet another single. Well, a successful over, although expensive, but very important wicket fallen in that. 151 for the loss of 2 in 19. Well, Ryan, good delivery. Wanted to play the pull shot. Memon is quite keen to play the pull shot. Ball wasn't there to play that kind of shot. And he has consumed plenty of deliveries as well. Scored 6 on just 14 balls. Something really quite slow. Needs to pick his pace over there. Quicker delivery. And well, I think very lucky Memon still out there. He didn't have much idea about that. Another quick delivery. Yayan bowling well. 3 dot balls in a row. Four dot balls. Well, Memon somehow needs to find his way to get runs. 5 dot balls. What an over by Yayan. 5 dot balls. And we are into the 20th over. This is only 25 over game. This is in the air. And very good effort, but the catch is put down. Couple of runs added to the score. Very good over coming from Yayan. He has just conceded 2 runs in it. And that itself was an opportunity. 153 for 2 in 20 overs. Well, this is very important passage of the game. All that hard work put in place earlier on by KARWAN and Sharik needs to be taken care by these batters. They need to get runs a little quicker with a good strike rate as well. Just a single added to the score. Alhan is another batter sitting out there. Is a very good all-rounder, can hit some big shots. So is Ishan Dev. I think they've got to utilize them. They need to have at least over 200 runs on the board in this KARWAN 1. Well, this is closed and umpire decided not to give. It's definitely pitch outside off. Created doubts in the mind of the umpire. Memon has consumed 20 balls to get his 8 runs so far. It was an opportunity, full toss, but played back straight to the bowler. Good fielding on his own bowling. Ahmed, he has picked up a wicket, conceded 14 runs in 3.4 overs. Another flighted delivery. This is played in the gap. And it will be a single. Just 2 runs in this over. The good thing and the smart thing which Ahmed is doing, that he is finishing his over quite quickly, not giving enough time to the batter to think. Another dot ball, brilliant bowling, not that smart batting though. Charges 155 for the loss of 2 in 21. Well, a single added to the score in the form of pies. Another dot ball, good bowling by the bowler Ahlan. He has conceded 20 runs so far in his 2.2 overs. But both the batters are struggling a bit. Zayan playing on 2, faced 5 balls. Memon has scored 9 on 23. Driven but straight to the fielder there. Another dot ball. Things not going well for the Chargers after the departure of Sharik. Once again driven past the fielder there. Good fielding. Good running between the wickets. (157) 21.4 overs. Shot. Once again, good diving effort. Another single added to the score. Single will really not bother the fielding side Warriors. It's the boundaries which they have managed to successfully cut off in last 3 to 4 overs. Edged away, and will be another single. There is protection in the deep at deep third. End of over number 22, 159 for the loss of 2. single. Well, Yayan making sure that fielders are at the right place against Memon. Crossed up delivery, nicely played for yet another single. Boundaries are dried up. Last few overs. Inside out. There's a decent shot, but still the result is just a single. Well, quicker delivery and also a little short in length. Played toward the third man for yet another single. Another quicker delivery, short in length. There is an opportunity, and the catch is taken by Yayan. He wanted the wicket, and he has got that one. Had to run to take the catch, and eventually he has managed to grab that one quite successfully. So Zian will have to walk back. He has scored 6 on 10 balls. Charges 163 for the loss of 3 in 22.5 overs. That is quite nicely played by the new batter, Arif. That was his first ball that he was facing. He picks up a single and will retain the strike. 164 for the loss of 3 in 23 overs. Arif on strike. Seems to be a good player. Well, the batting side expects some boundaries here. 164 for the loss of 3. Last 12 legal balls remaining in the inning of Chargers. Ahmed will be bowling his 5th over. A decent delivery. Flighted, deceived the batter with the flight. Slow in pace, and that is going to be very important in this match. There's plenty of purchase for the spinner. Nicely played. It will just be a single. Lovely bowling. He has got super cover in place, and he is bowling according to his field placement. Ahmed looks to be a very thinking bowler. Just conceded 16 runs, picked up a wicket as well. And this is his last over of this game. It's played in the air. Well, that is excellent fielding. The throw not at the best. Another very good over coming up from Ahmed. Just conceded 4 runs in it. Last 2 balls remaining of his spell. Full delivery, driven past the bowler for yet another single. Oh, that was an opportunity played away toward the leg side, and just a single added to the score. What an over once again from Ahmed. He has just conceded 20 runs in his 5 overs. In fact, 21 with that single. Charges has managed to score 170 for the loss of 3 in 24 overs. .175 for the loss of 3. In fact, 24 overs done and dusted. Yayin went away 22 runs, picked up a wicket. He's trying to bowl a little quicker in the air. Oh well, he has hurt himself, Memon, in order to play that on drive. Struggled a lot in this innings. 16 runs he has scored on 30 balls. This is in the air, and well, the catch is dropped. A diving effort by the fielder, couldn't able to get hold on it. Couple of runs added to the score. 177. Still 4 legal balls remaining. Wanted to play the slog sweep, deceived completely. So as the wicket keeper. Keeping standards need to be improved a bit. You got to expect every ball. That remains very important. Last 3 legal balls remaining. Arrow on strike. Can he hit some big shots? Quicker delivery, and it's been signaled wide by the umpire. Looks quite close. Well, deceived in the flight, nicely fielded by the fielder, and the result is a run out. It's because of that excellent effort there by the fielder at gully position. I wanted to take a single close look, nicely taken by the wicketkeeper on that occasion. So a wicket has fallen here. 179 for the loss of 3, and we are into the last legal ball of the inning of Chargers. Beg a burden, last 2 legal balls remaining. 179 for the loss of 4 in 24.4 overs. The new batter Amrit out there, right-handed batter, will be facing Gayan. Short ball pulled away, and it will just be a single. .180 on the board after losing 4 wickets. The last legal ball of the inning of Chargers, and it's Memon on strike, and he played away toward the mid-on region, and it will just be a single. In fact, might be a run out. They are appealing for it. So 181 is what Chargers have managed to score in their allotted 25 overs against Warriors. Mind you, Warriors won the toss in this all-important game against Chargers, and they opted to bowl first, and they have reasonably done well, restricting Chargers to 181 in this KARWAN 1 ground. Mind you that it is slow in the air. The pitch is offering plenty of purchase for the spinners, and also on the same time the ground is a little smaller, so if the batter stays out there in the middle, they can manage to get some quick runs. We'll take a short break and we'll catch you back as the chase starts. 182 is the target for the Warriors.
नहीं खेल उसमें क्योंकि ये हिल रहा है उसलिए कैमरा लगा हुआ है ना हिल रहा है
ओवर पकड़ सकते हो 5 बॉल
ओके
ब्रो ऑन माय नी मारना है ऐसे सही है ओके वर्क हार्ड There also? Last two. Bro, मैंने लग जाएगा I'm scared देखेगा तुम्हें ऑफ साइड में सही आ जा नहीं लगा सही सीधा मत लगा लो ठीक कम दिस साइड स्टैंड वेयर यू स्टैंड more come closer to stay last
Hello?
thank you सर लास्ट वाला ड्राइव पे थोड़ा नीचे
कैमरा चल रहा है चलो गया ना এটা এটা আলাদা এটা হচ্ছে আলাদা সেটা আমি বাইরে कैमरा बॉडी मॉडल वो लगा दे जाए एक मास ना एक ना तो 12 तारीख दिन दे होने ना या 12 तारीख bro you play here net huh? तो दोपहर बाकी चला इतने मैसेज जो बिना 3 बजे 2 बजे खाना करो 20 बजे से आराम ଏମିତି 50 ଟଙ୍କା ଏକ୍ସଟ୍ରା କରି ମାମୁଁ ଏକା ନାହିଁ 50 ଟଙ୍କା କରି 300 টাকা ফাইনাল দিয়েছি আর 600 আমার সে 20,000 টাকা দিয়ে একজন অ্যাকাউন্টে ঢুকেছি কার্ডে নিয়ম তিনবার ছাড়া মনে দিতে 50 টাকা করে আর খানা করা যেতে এক্সট্রা ইনকাম তুমি বার করতে চেষ্টা করতেছি এক্সট্রা ইনকাম তুমি বার করে তাহলে আর স্যালারি দাদা লাগবে স্যালারি পুরো খারাপ বন্ধ खाली वीज़ा लग ले वीज़ा लग लिया ठीक है काम बहुत करने कमा कर रहे हैं ठीक है कमा का रास्ता बहुत कर दिया जाता है खाली वीज़ा लग
Good evening and welcome back to Cricket Lovers. We are live and exclusive from KARWAN to Warriors taking on against Chargers. Warriors, they won the toss and opted to field first, and they have managed to restrict Chargers to 181. That means 182 is the target for Warriors, which they have to achieve in their allotted 25 overs. Well, this is going to be a very exciting game. The wicket has plenty of a chase for the spinners, and as a medium fast bowler also, if you pitch the ball at the right areas, every chance that you can able to get wickets. On the other end, the batters have also got opportunity. This is a small ground, 50 over yard boundary here, and 182 should not be that big target if provided opportunity by the bowlers. This is Core Youth League 2026 in progress. Plenty of hands, plenty of thoughts, plenty of planning behind the scenes in making sure that these young athletes are given the opportunity to play an excellent tournament. And Core Youth leagues are happening all over the world. As we see Elhan, what a talent he is, young, enthusiastic, fast bowler. Very fit, very agile, and he will be up against Yayan, a very exciting batter, so as Ahmed. It is going to be a very good contest. Elhan in all readiness to bowl his first over of the night. Elhan charges in against Yayan, and he misses his run up. Core Youth League 2026 in progress. Warriors against Chargers. Elhan steaming in against Yayan. And he has started with the wide delivery outside off. A hint of in swing, but obviously pitch outside off. Umpiring have been superb in this tournament by all the umpires. And once again steaming in. Nicely bowled, well played on top of the bounce. That is beautifully done. Excellent back foot drive towards the offside by Yayan, and he gets the boundary off the mark. This is a small ground, but yet to have to play a decent shot and very quick outfield. Once this passes those close-in fielders, it will be very hard for the fielders to run behind and stop that. Explosive timing on that occasion. Down the leg side. Well done by the wicketkeeper. Umpire will signal wide. There is definite swing for Elan. It's a new ball, and with the kind of action that he has got, the ball will naturally get in swing for the right-handed batter. Just need to make sure that he finishes on the off stump in order to utilize the swing that he is getting. Good run up. Once again on top of the bounce, there is protection in the deep. Just a single added to the score. Ahmed will be facing his first ball. Good delivery, nicely played, straight to mid-off. Quick single taken by both the batters. Well, apart from the bowling at good line and length for the fast bowlers, good slow one, off cutter, leg cutter. These are also the varieties which will be very important on this surface. There is plenty of purchase. Lovely delivery, nicely played as well. Alan started to find his line and length. That was a very nice delivery. Got to bowl within the stumps. You need early wickets to defend that 182 target. Once again drifting down the left side. Nicely taken by the wicket keeper. Another wide signal by the umpire. That is pulled away. Fraction shot. Beautiful done. It's a boundary. Check that. Just a fraction shot. And because he has been bowling that in cutter, in swinging delivery, so batter was in all readiness to play that pull shot. Look at that. Very good balance. Very good head position. Beautifully done. Good start for the batting side so far. They have put up 13 on the board. And of course, legal 5 balls that are bowled out so far. Better delivery. This is what is needed here. If you are able to bowl in that particular slot, you can maximize the use of that swing that you are getting, Elhan. It was nicely bowled and almost he has undone the batter. 13 for the loss of none after first over. Jan into the attack, and Weber delivery outside, beautifully cut away. It's another boundary. This time it's Ahmed who has hit the ball away for a 4. Both the batters are having very good technique, look to be very good, especially onto the back foot. Once again on top of the bounce, although it was quite wavered, he has got a very good reach, Ahmed. Once again, very wavered delivery, and umpire is thinking and he has signaled wide. Taken a bit of time, umpire, to ensure whether it is pitched totally outside the pitch. It was inside, and what he is checking it, yes, a little bit doubt was there in the mind of the umpire, but eventually he has given wide. Oh, beautifully picked up. It's a 6, it's a gigantic 6, and the ball is disappeared somewhere in the desert, out of the ground. Beautifully picked up. A huge hit for a maximum from the bat of Ahmed. was a gigantic six coming up from Ahmed. The ball was sent out of the park. Jian is quite wavered, and the last ball disappeared for a six. He needs to find his line and length. Warriors off with the flyer here, 24 on just 1.2 overs. Ahmed looking quite straight. Oh, aggressive stuff. This is beautifully done. It hit away to the fence like a tracer bullet. Charging down the track, getting to the pitch of the ball, and look at that. The fielder was way ahead, away from the ball. Both Ahmed and Yayan got very good technique. Once again coming down the track, and this time he has managed to hit straight into the hand of the fielder there. Ahmed can't believe his luck. He has done nothing wrong, just upishly played, and that is what was all needed by the fielder, standing at extra cover fielder. What a tremendous catch. The ball was travelling. That came from the middle of the bat, and look at that tack. Under the floodlight, it's not easy, but that young fielder has really held on to it. It's Arpreet, I guess, who has picked up a very superb catch. Ahmed is walking back. He can't believe his luck. 15 he scored on 4 balls, and Jian Ali out of nowhere has managed to pick up a wicket. 28 for the loss of 1 in 1.4 overs. Lokesh is the new batter, and once again Weber delivery, once again wicket keeper doing a fantastic job. I think he has saved 3 runs for his team. Yayan back on strike. I've been watching the proceeding on the other end. Oh, shot. Stand and deliver. No problem whatsoever. When he stays, he hits, it stays as hit. Just fraction shot, and look at that. Enough for Yayan to put away for a 4. No chance whatsoever for the fielder at mid-on. Jian Ali has conceded 21 runs so far, including those extras, but still manages to pick a very important wicket of Ahmed, and he puts up another wide delivery. Well, somehow Yayan manages to play that ball. Once again, he's not happy with that. It was down the leg side. Nevertheless, a very interesting over has come to an end. End of over number 2, 35 for 1. Ilhan will continue to bowl. He'll be up against Lokesh. Oh, beautifully bowled. Angling across the left-hander batter. He is a natural in-swinging bowler to the right-hander, and when he does bowl to the left-hander, it's always going to swing away. Well, I will like to have a slip in place against a left-hander batter for Ilhan. It was beautifully bowled. This is the line, this is the length where you should be bowling. It is in the air, just away from the fielder at point region. A single added to the score. Well, I think Yayan wicket will be very important here. He is playing well. He has already seen off some deliveries. Played some gorgeous shots already. Ilhan should be pitching the ball a little bit up on the offside. Need to finish it on the off stump. I think that is the channel where he should be bowling. If you are bowling short, Yayan will be very quick to smash you away. Once again, outside off, width provided, beautifully done, stylishly done, lovely boundary. He has already played a couple of boundaries over there. Looks very stylish when he is playing. Look at that. He's got excellent reach. Likes to stand and deliver kind of stuff. The kind of shots that he has played so far, Yayan. 17 on just 8 balls. Margin of error will be very low for Ilhan, especially when he is up against Yayan. Solid balance. Head position is static. This is pitched up, and up she goes straight down the ground for yet another boundary. Just have a look at that. This was pitched up and beautifully done down the ground. Well in control, Yayan. .44 on the board in 2.4 overs. An excellent start despite of losing Ahmed. Well, that brushes onto the stump. No way the umpire can give leg before on that occasion. But very acrobatic stuff coming up from the young Ilhan. A decent delivery and then good fielding effort, restricting the batter not to go for the single. Ilhan steaming in against Yayan. Short delivery, hit away, take that. Excellent shot. He has got hold on to that, and that is gone for a maximum. Fraction shot once again, and that is a favorite shot of Yayan. He always looks very classy and in full control playing that pull shot. No problem whatsoever. 50 up in just 3 overs for Warriors. 50 for the loss of 1 in 3 overs. Very good start by Warriors. They are on a mission. They want to chase down this target as early as possible and possibly trying to get a decent run rate at the end of the match in order to qualify for all important final that is going to be played on 7th of July, Wednesday, here in this beautiful ground, KARWAN 1. Jan steaming in. Well, Yayan not happy with himself. There was an opportunity. Width was offered. Also, it was a full delivery. $15 per over is the run rate so far. Oh, once again shot, and the catch is put down. There was an opportunity. It didn't come from the middle of his bat, came from the bottom of the bat. That's where he is looking at, and he has picked it up from outside off. Oh, that was really a very good opportunity. You've got to take those chances if you want to win the games. 180, not a big target on this ground. Wanted to play the pull shot. Lokesh beaten comprehensively. Another single added to the score. 53 in 3.4 overs. Yayan will remain the key here. If he stays there for another 4 to 5 overs, I think Warriors will race away with the game. Very good stance, solid base, nice head position. Everything good about that stance coming up from Yayan. Meanwhile, Jehan Ali not doing justice. As an attack bowler, you got to utilize that new ball. You need to pitch at the right areas. He has been quite wavered. This is probably his 5th wide so far. He is only into his 2nd over. This is played in the air. It's a no ball signal by the umpire. And Yayan refuses to take single. Wants to avail that free hit. Jayan so far have been bowling wides, and on that occasion he has bowled a no ball. So license to hit has been provided to the batter, and he has hit it miles in the air. This is huge. It is dispatched over long on boundary for a maximum in the slot, and he has dispatched it almost to the parking lot. What a shot. You're bowling a no ball, and the next ball, it has to be your best delivery, and that was pitched in the slot. Really asking for trouble, asking for punishment, and Yayan was all in readiness. He was targeting 6, and he has got that. It is chipped in the air, and well, just landed at no man's land area for a single. It will be very interesting how sooner Chargers are going to introduce the spinner, because this pitch is offering plenty of spin to the spin bowlers. 62 for the loss of 1 in 4 overs. Ilhan will be bowling his third over.
promoting at
It is pitched up and played inside out by Yayan, and it's another boundary here. Yayan playing a very good knock, and he seems like having no problem whatsoever. Full in control, 39 on just 17 balls, already played some gorgeous shots. "66 in 4.1 overs." Once again intentionally opening the face of the bat and playing over the point in gully fielder for yet another boundary. Yayan is dealing in boundaries and in sixes. Look at that. Once again pitched up. This is still power play going on, no problem whatsoever. He is well settled, already seen off 18 balls, scored 43 in that. Well, charges the need Yayan wicket very quickly, otherwise he's just racing away with the game, and really no answer to his blistering knock so far. Beautifully flicked away, and this will be another boundary here. Drifting down to the pads with short fine leg standing up, no problem. 3 back-to-back boundaries for Yayan, and he reaches very quickly to his 47 on 19 balls. A good slower one might be effective here for Ilhan. This is something where he needs to learn. If the batter really going after you, you need to bring variations into the game. This is in the air now. This is what I was talking about. And the catch is put down. Well, you can't do that. Ilhan is absolutely not happy. He has created the opportunity, almost got the wicket, almost in fact taken the revenge from Yayan, who has been smashing him all over the park. An easy catch is put down. Catches win matches, and that was really an easy catch. Yayan survives, still breathing. Full toss, and that is hit back for yet another boundary, and this is really going to hurt the bowler. The catch was put down, and the next ball is disappeared for a 4. And Yayan will raise his bat as he has completed his 50 on just 21 balls. 4 boundaries in this over. A little unfortunate for Ilhan as well. The easy catch is dropped. Otherwise, Yayan would have been back in the dugout. A sigh of relief would have been there for the bowlers of Chargers. Got to move on. Yayan, what a knock he has played. 51 on just 21 balls. Better delivery and played with the straight bat for a single. 79 for the loss of 1 in 5 overs. Core Youth League 2026 in progress. KARWAN 2. Seeing of the game between Warriors and Chargers. Jian Ali will continue to bowl. Full toss, hit away, no problem whatsoever. In dispatching that for yet another maximum by Yayan. Well, you can't bowl there to him. He is an excellent form. He's a very good batsman. And if you're bowling those juicy full toss on his body, you're really asking for punishment. Still power play in progress. But Yayan is on a mission here. 85 for the loss of 1 in 5.1 overs. His individual score is 58 on just 23 balls. What a knock that he has played. Yes, he has been a little fortunate as well, very little lucky as well, but still luck favor Braves as we see another boundary. Fraction shot, and really the heads are down for the fielding side. Captain needs to lift their mood. Captain should do some changes. Might be bringing up a spinner may help, as the medium passes are unable to create problems for the batter, especially Yayan. And he has got very good chance to hit 100 as well. 62 on just 24 balls. Well, take that, hit back. He is smacking them around. Just stand and deliver. And even that front umpire is feeling the heat. Look at that. I'm sure that when Yayan comes to the other side, umpire will be having some discussion with him to avoid him in the fire zone, bringing him into the fire zone. But what a knock, 66 on just 25 balls. Another straight drive, misfield. In fact, good effort, I should say. The ball was traveling, not easy. Another floodlights for these youngsters, but that was a good effort. In fact, he has saved 3 runs, I should say. Single added to the score. And after a long time, Lokesh has got the strike. Short delivery, it is hit back. Is it big enough? I think it is, yes. Lokesh joining the party and hitting those sixes. Once again, short in length. And that is a back foot drive rather, and it is hit over long off for a 6. This is special shot from Lokesh. Another short delivery, pulled away. Another 6. In fact, it is 6 and is also signaled no ball. Well, poor stuff coming up from the bowler. Jian Ali has conceded 55. This is his 3rd over in progress. And not only a no ball, but it has also gone for a maximum, and plus it needs to be reloaded, having free hit. Better delivery. It has hit toward the mid off. Well, very expensive over. 2 sixes, 2 boundaries, a no ball and a single conceded in this over. 100 up for Warriors. In fact, just in 6 overs, still an over remaining of the power play. an excellent reply from Warriors in their chase. They are chasing down 182 runs, and just in 6 overs they have reached up to 107 after losing Ahmed. And the first ball of Arab have been hit away for yet another boundary. Straight for a 4. This time played away toward the offside, straight to the fielder, no run. This is played in the air, and it is going to be another boundary here. Second boundary of this over, and Yayan reaches to 75 on just 29 balls for an excellent knock. Better delivery. Well, the good thing with Yayan that he has picked the ball which he wanted to hit for maximum, giving respect to decent deliveries. This is hit back, bottom hand coming into play. Will just be a single on that occasion. Lokesh on the other end has scored 15 on 7, has hit 2 sixes in the last over. Got to introduce a spinner here, I guess. Pulled away, and it's a 6. A little short in length, and very good footwork from Lokesh, going onto the back foot and hitting it over the mid wicket for a maximum. End of over number 7, 122 for the loss of 1. Well, there is a change in the bowling. Eventually, An orthodox spinner has been brought into the attack. Now this is going to be very interesting. If he manages to get a turn on this surface, he may be able to create some trouble for the batters. But what a tremendous reply from Warriors to that target of 182 set by Chargers. Warriors so far have scored 122 after losing 1 wicket in 7 overs with the run rate over 17. And what they've done is that the required run rate is just over 3 per over. 60 runs required in 108 balls. Yayan has played a very aggressive knock, 76 on just 31 balls, and still out there in the middle. Lokesh on the other end scored 21 on 8 balls. The only man got out is Ahmed, and even he was also looking quite dangerous. Had a huge 6 before he got out. Arprit was taken a very good catch earlier on, was involved in the dismissal of Ahmed, has been brought into the attack and will be up against very dangerous Yayan, who has scored 76 on just 31 balls. And a decent delivery to start with. Now this is going to be very interesting. So far Yayan, we have seen he was excellent against the medium pacers. Now this is going to be a test of his character, as Arpit looks to be a very good bowler. Slow in speed, and that's why Yayan struggled a bit. There's plenty of purchase on this surface for the spinners. You've got to utilize that. And immediately the impact of bringing a spinner is on your display. He is struggling to time the ball now all of a sudden. Now RP needs to make sure that he bowls slow as possible, and indeed not underneath the bat of the batter. It's in the air, and this time he has manages to hit away for a boundary. We are still into the power play. This is over number 8 in progress. Straight, good shot. That was in the slot, no problem whatsoever. for Yayan. It was an overpitch delivery, and he has played straight as an arrow for yet another maximum. So you got to make sure to utilize the surface, and if you're bowling that closer to the batter, and really you are wasting the chances of that grip which this surface is offering to you. Once again, this is helicopter, and it is landed over the boundary line after getting deflected from the hands of the fielder there. Yayan has got second opportunity. Oh well, should take those catches. Yayan survives, reaches to 92 with that 6. 138 for the loss of 1 in 8 overs. Hundred and 38 for the loss of 1 in 8 overs. And Arab will continue to bowl. He has conceded 15 in his first over. And that is the indication from umpire that that is the end of power play. No, the fielders will get spread it out. And those fielders will not come into play if you are bowling those short deliveries. Easy picking for the batter. Lokesh hitting another 6. .144 in just 8.1 overs. What an excellent batting display of the batters of Warriors. They are playing like Warriors here. This time it is hit back. Good fielding on his own bowling. Arab. Oh well, the batter was not ready to play that, so it needs to be re-bowled. Core Youth League 2026 in progress here in United Arab Emirates. We have seen some excellent games among all the teams. Once again, bit shorter, nicely pulled away, straight to the fielder there. Another single added to the score. 37 runs required, 99 balls remaining. A walk in the park for Warriors, unless something dramatic happens here. And Yayan, as usual, stand and delivers. What an excellent player he is. Given a couple of opportunities in this particular game though, but he has played some gorgeous shots. Look at that. Has got good opportunity to hit 100. 93 has scored on 39 balls. Full toss, hit away towards the extra cover region, and this is another boundary. The good thing is that Yayan is getting a very good support from Lokesh also. He is also manages to get boundaries and sixes whenever he gets opportunity. 150 up for Warriors in just 9 overs. $150 for the loss of 1 in 9 overs. Oh, that is smacked. The sound of the bat tells you all the story where the ball is headed. It is gone for yet another maximum. Juicy full toss, and Yayan is not going to hold it back. Just a run away from a tremendous century here. 99 on 40 balls. What an excellent knock. He has literally smacked all the bowlers. And he hits it. It is going. It's gone. Another maximum. What a splendid century. What a knock by Yayan. Back-to-back sixes. 105 in just 41 balls. He has really outclassed the opponent team with his blistering knock here. Well, wanted to hit another 6. The ball kept little low as per his expectations. 162 in 9.3 overs. Just 20 runs remaining. Take that. Third 6 of the over. Well, he is clearly outclassed the opponent with his 6 hitting abilities. Look at that. Down on one knee, reaching to the pitch of the ball, covering the turn. An excellent way to hit another 6. Shot, pulled away. One bounce over the rope probably. Another boundary. Well, the spectators, the people standing outside needs to be little careful here. The kind of hitting is done by Yayan in the middle. 115 on just 44 balls. One of the inning of the tournament so far. Just 10 runs away from the victory. Shot over long off. Another 6. What an excellent display of hitting by Yayan. This is 4-6 of the over along with a boundary. Reduces the deficit to just 4. And mind you, we have just seen 10 overs so far. 178 runs are already scored. Lokesh is betting on 32. 12 balls he has faced. But it is this man Yayan who has really played hell of a knock. Excellent display of hitting. This is a small ground and that favors the batters. 121 runs in 45 balls, 15 boundaries, and 9 huge sixes in that inning from Yayan, and he's still out there. Ishan is into the attack, and he has been welcomed by the batter. In fact, the catch is taken. Well, Ishan has picked up a wicket here. The catch taken in the deep. It's a very good catch. So Lokesh will have to walk back. He has scored 32 on 12 balls. A good catch taken in the deep. Good commitment shown by the fielder there. So the second wicket is fallen just when the 4 runs are required by Warriors to win this game. We are into 10.1 overs. Well, the second wicket is fallen on 178, just 4 runs away. Warriors to win this game. Fletcher delivery played away toward the offside for a single, and that will bring Yayan on strike, who has scored 121 runs in just 45 balls, including 9 massive sixes and 15 boundaries. As we see, just 3 runs remaining, and he hits it over extra cover. It's going. It is 6. A 6 to finish the game. What an excellent way to finish the game. Yayan has shown us what talent is, what tremendous hitting is. And when you are confident, riding on confident on in KARWAN 1, well, this is what a majestic knock is all about. Warriors have really thrashed the Chargers and won the game by 8 wickets, and they have managed to chase down their target of 182 in just 10.3 overs with the run rate over 15 from the ball 1 when they came to bat. An excellent way of winning the game. Tremendous batting initially by Ahmed before he got out, and then it was taken over by Yayan and Lokesh giving him a very good company. This is the match summary for you. Chargers, they won the toss and they opted to field first. In fact, Warriors opted to field first, and Sharik scored some good amount of runs for the batting side. But so as Karan scored 59, Sharik scored 64, Mehman scored 19, bit slow, Arif scored 7. In bowling against them, Warriors, Ahmed picked up a wicket, so as Yahian, Yash and Lokesh as well. When it comes to the batting for Warriors, Yahian scored 127 in just 46 balls, and he remains not out. Lokesh scored 32 on 13 balls. Ahmed scored 15 on 5 before he got out, and Bevan just managed to score 1 on 1 balls. From as far as bowling is concerned of Chargers, Ishan has picked up the wicket, just conceded 7 runs in his 3 balls that he has bowled out. Jian was very expensive, 62 runs conceded, picked up a wicket of Ahmed. Arab and Elhan remain wicketless, conceded 27 and 45 consecutively. Eventually, Warriors have won this game without any problem by 8 important wickets, and it will be very interesting to see what is the score overall run rate, whether they have qualified for the final or not. Well, the organizers will be revealing this particular news. Meanwhile, we'll take a short break and we'll catch you back with the player of the match ceremony.
will bring Edith on strike. This score is very chaseable, let me tell you. Dot delivery. Great looking shot towards the point. 4 runs for Edith. They have that extra cover in the deep because he's very good at that area. He pitches it short and Edith is cut him very well, bisecting that third man and point for 4 runs. What a great looking shot. Just 63 runs required from the last 38 deliveries. Very well played by Edith. So, and a dot ball to finish the 19th over. Team Stallions 126 for 3. So the last 6 overs, 62 required for Team Stallions. That's has flown from his outside edge and that's gone for 4 runs. 57 required of 34 deliveries. That was a welcome boundary for Ayan Basin. That's a great looking shot and 6 runs. What a great hit. He saw that shot delivery and he hit it outside the park over mid wicket for 6 runs. And another full toss delivery. We've seen Shashank bat well, field well, and at the moment his bowling is not up to the mark. That was a great hit by Ayan Basin. This left hand right hand combination is troubling Team Gladiators, and very well played by Adit. You've got the runs off the over. Now just keep rotating the strike. That's in the gap. And it's the end of the 20th over. Team Stallions 140 for 3. That's a short delivery. And Nathik to bowl from the pavilion end. Just 47 runs required in the last 5 overs. Very gettable. Team Stallions are in the game. Very well played by Adit. He knows this run chase is under control, so he's not going for everything. 28 balls, 46 runs required. That's been hit over the bowler's head. Just a single, and good fielding by Shashank. That's been hit in the gap, and it will get, Edit will get another boundary. He's playing an anchor role in this run chase. That was a wayward delivery by Nathik, and there was the fine, like the third man fielder was way too much square. He was not able to cut the ball. Just the 41 runs required of 25 balls. That's been hit straight. And good fielding by Shashank. And that could have been dangerous. After 21 overs, Team Stallions 148 for 3. Edit Chaturvedi, 31 of 20 deliveries, 4 fours and that maximum. He's playing a match-winning innings. Great stats for this young talent. Pushing hard for the first run. Will stick to one. Ayan on 49. What a innings this lad is playing. Ayan Basin. The partnership, 61 of 38 deliveries. That's been hit high in the air. And he brings his 50. What a great knock by Ayan Basin. 38 more required of 22 deliveries. Great knock by Ayan. Another single. You need that boundary of every over. That was a bottom edge. Another single. That's a great shot. One bounce over the bowler's head. And that was the boundary where Stallions were looking for. And a great hit. This guy has that power of finishing the games with ease. One bounce into the fence, 4 runs. That's been hit again in the same direction. This time it's just the single. After 22 overs, 157 for 3. So the final 3 overs and 31 runs required for Team Stallions to qualify for the finals. And Umran is back to bowl his second spell. Went for 14 in his first 3 overs. A very talented bowler. A lower full toss delivery. And good presence of mind by the wicketkeeper Sahu. Good backing up. That's been hit straight. And 6 runs. What a knock by Edith. 45. And he has hit a clean hit over the bowler's head. He's very strong at that area, over the bowler's head and over covers. We've seen him get a lot of runs in that area. And let's have a look once again. Great hit. Exceptional talent. That's been hit once again. 1 bounce, 4 runs. Great batting by this champion, Edith. He's raced to 49. Great batting by this young kid. He has flipped the game all on his own. Great batting. .49 in just 27 deliveries. Look at that partnership. 81 of 47 deliveries. That's another boundary. He is dealing in boundaries, and that's a 50 for Edith. He deserves a standing ovation. What a knock. Salman very excited in the dugout. And why not? We all are witnessing a great innings by a great batter. A great match finisher. He's hit another one. A great hit. 57 of 29 deliveries. He has taken the game away from Team Gladiators. What a knock. At one point of time, the dugout was very quiet for Team Stallions, and all of a sudden, they're out. And after 23 overs, 177 for 3. Just the 11 runs to get for Team Stallions. What a run chase. And both these batters need to finish this game. It's not over till it's over. Cricket is a very funny game. One bounce, 4 runs. Great batting by Ayan. One bounce into the fence, 4 runs, 7 runs required. That's flew, that's the outside edge and good fielding. So they're back for 3 runs. Great batting exhibition by these 2 batters of Team Stallions. Look at Salman Farooq. He looks very excited, very happy in the dugout. Good effort in the end. Just 4 runs required. Edith 57 of just 29 deliveries. Ayan 59 of 40 deliveries. We've seen an exceptional partnership. If Stallions win, it'll be the same game tomorrow again. Finals between the both of them. Just 3 runs required. Make that 2. 2 more runs required for Team Stallions. That is it. They'll come back for the second. They have won and qualified for the finals. And what a knock by Edith. दो लिए What a great batting performance. Stallions winning by 7 runs. What a knock by Edith and Nayan. Both 60 runs not out. What a batting display. Advait scored 30. Aryan, the captain, scored good 29 of 25 deliveries. Ahmed got out early. And after that, it was a magical show by Ayan and Edith Chaturvedi. Both scoring 60 runs, not out. And Ishang got a few wickets at almost 6 runs off the over. And Arnav got a wicket. Rest all of them. And Stallions winning convincingly by 7 wickets.
2026. Well, the game was played between Warriors and Chargers. Well, the Warriors, they won the toss, opted to field first, and they have restricted Chargers to 181 in their chase. Well, a demolishing inning was played by Yayan. But before I call him onto the stage, let me call onto the stage the Director of Operation of this wonderful league, Mr. Shahzad Altaf. You can please join me on the stage. And I also like to call onto the stage Mr. Naveed Ahmed, another very important and UE under 16 head coach. Now it's time to call. What a tremendous player he is. 46 balls, 127, 11 massive sixes and 16 boundaries. It's none other than Yayan. Please come onto the stage as you will be receiving Player of the Match award from Mr. Shahzad Altaf. Excellent, Nak. Yayan, we will have few words with you, if you don't mind. Yayan, what a tremendous knock. Seems like you have eaten special lunch today and you were dealing in sixes, 11 sixes. I think this was your second turn in this particular tournament. What you will say about your particular inning in this particular game and also overall tournament?
Yeah, I think we were a bit behind on the net run rate, so we had to go out there and we had to try playing aggressive shots from the beginning. So that's what we did. Played positive cricket, tried to watch the ball and didn't overthink it. So yeah.
Also like to take your comments about the overall tournament. I think you really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think it's a very good opportunity for young cricketers. It's a great experience to learn. It's very competitive. So yeah, you learn how to perform in pressure situations.
Well, Yayan, all the best. Unfortunately, you could not qualify for the final, but I think you will take a lot of positive out of this tournament.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good luck.